This is the second part of my trip to Kinmen, and I spent it mainly looking at military history, wandering through trenches, going in tunnels, and garbing in China across the way. There was loads of military history to see. We didn't manage to get to see it all, but we're going to show you what we did see. And we ended the day with a banging sunset, so let's just get right into it, and I hope you enjoy the second day of our trip to Kinmen. I'm standing at the entrance of Zhaishan Tunnel. You can see the entrance here. For some reason it's free visit right now, and this is an underground tunnel which they used during the Civil War. The nationalists and against the communists used these tunnels to help protect their troops, and if it's anything like the tunnels at Matsu, it's also used to transport goods. But we're going to get inside now and see if that's the case. We're coming up to the entrance to the tunnel now. It's in the side of a mountain by the looks of it. So this is the mountain and this is the tunnel entrance. We have entered the tunnel, and inside the tunnel they have gift shops. So in this tunnel, this would probably be used for troops to move around during the war without being seen. And this tunnel is huge. So we're going deeper into the tunnel now. So there is the entrance to the tunnel. This is where they would keep their boats safe from artillery fire in this cave, so that they wouldn't be attacked, and you could walk all the way around the cave and check it out when you were inside. So this is a cool thing to do while you're in Kinmen. So this is the Zhaishan Tunnels. Kinmen have this music festival where they play in this tunnel, and they go around on a little boat. So they're on a boat in the tunnel playing classical music, and I think the acoustics would be fantastic in a tunnel like. So something like that. Maybe one year I'll try and come back and see it if I remember. And there's the dates and times. Currently, I'm sat on a boat heading to a place called Little Kinmen. For any of you who don't know, Kinmen is made up of two main islands called Big Kinmen and Little Kinmen. So our hotel and most things is on Big Kinmen, and now we're on this boat going to check out Little Kinmen. The boat should take 10 to 15 minutes, and you can bring your scooter on the boat. The scooter to come on the boat costs 100 NT. So the scooter is 100, like I said, and each person is 60 NT dollars to get on the boat. The water here looks so green. This is the view from the boat. Just waiting to shoot off. Start moving now, so it should be 10 minutes roughly. It's just like any regular boat really. Love it on a boat, me. Pier, love it. Right now I made it to Little Kinmen. We got off the boat and I've stopped at this artillery monument. This is for the August 23rd artillery battle, and most of the monuments, I don't see why people like them so much, but this one is just made to look like a big artillery bomb, which made me have a chuckle. There you go, look, it looks like a big massive artillery shell. I have to be quick here because it's the middle of the road. For some reason, Taiwan's islands have got these monuments and then build them into little roundabouts. I actually like that. The other ones I'm not so keen on, but having a monument that's just a big artillery shell cracked us up a little bit. It's good. Alright, I'm gonna go because there's trucks going past us and everything. Now we're at a place called the General's Fortress, and this was a critical military base during the 23rd August, during the August the 23rd artillery battle in 1958. So they used this station to overlook Kinmen, the islands of Big Kinmen and Little Kinmen. So command post here, look, let's see what you can see from here. So imagine you were standing here and looking out there. You can see what's coming and going. That's why this was a critical station. If you look out this side, you've basically got a view of the whole sides. This side not so much. You can't see if someone's coming at your back though. Looks like there was an artillery piece there, look. This, they would have had a big gun set here, and the big gun would have had like a big field of view. The artillery piece would have been able to see all of that. Alright, we're going to have a look inside. That must be China that way. I think behind the bridge, you can't really see it for the bridge, but behind the bridge that's China down there. Interesting in here, like. All the way down here, there's shooting positions. So all these windows have a firing position. More shooting positions. It says here, oh, anyway, it's water everywhere. It says here that they aimed at the shooting positions from a painting on the wall. Water everywhere in here. It's like a tortoise in here. On the outside you can only see this, but when you go inside there's loads of shooting positions in loads of different rooms. Basically I'm probably standing on them now. We've come to this little viewing platform on Little Kinmen, Shaxi Tunnel, because I saw online they've got a nice view of the sea and that, and also they've got like a model showing you how they used it as like a viewing post to watch what's going on. But I didn't realise when I looked online that they've got a whole place here showing you the trenches. So there's the models down there, they've got more of them further over, and this is replicating what it was like on the front line during the Chinese Civil War. So this is the view from the trenches, and with this geezer here, over the water here, this what you can see across the way, all those huge buildings, and this is Xiamen in China. The main purpose, I'm showing you this anyway, you can see how close Kinmen is to Xiamen. I'm walking through the trench now on the front line between China and Taiwan. There's a bunker there, look. I wouldn't like to be sitting in this in an artillery war. The viewing platform is worth seeing. I think the viewing platform and the trenches are good, but the campsite where the base obviously was at the front line, it's a little bit boring, to be honest. We just got to a place called Shaxi Tunnel, and it seems really popular. There's a lot of tour groups here, and one of the tour guides said you go in this way, you go through the tunnel, and then you come out at a different location and you can get to a viewing point. So we're going to give it a blast now. Man, this tunnel network is huge. Landscape platform here. This must be where everyone's headed to. This is what you can see where the tunnel led us out. So that's the exit there. Just imagine using that in an artillery war. That would keep a lot of people safe, that. Down there, you can see the viewing platform. Behind the viewing platform, that is Xiamen, China. This island to the right side, this is Taiwan. Then over the water is China. Front lines. So this place here called Maestro Wu, they make kitchen knives from artillery shells. So that's what they're doing inside. That guy there looked like he was sharpening the knife for a second. Wow. That is sharp, that. That was Maestro Wu, and inside they make kitchen knives, mostly knives for cutting different types of food and that. And they make the knives from the bombshell, and we were quite lucky because we just got there in time for the demonstration in the factory park where they do the knife making. So that was lucky, and now we're going to see where else we end up. I've come to the Huxia Seawall to see the sunset. The sun is setting now behind me. It's looking pretty good. Behind us there's a bridge that they're making from Big Kinmen to Little Kinmen, and also behind me, I don't know if you can see in the distance, is China. That was the end of my second day in Kinmen, and when I got back to my B&B I decided to have a little night walk around the village. Unfortunately I couldn't show you anything because the only things that were open or lit up in Zhaishan village were these little B&Bs. So that was the end of my second day in Kinmen. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.